North Korea. The name itself evokes images of secrecy, isolation, and an almost impenetrable veil shrouding its inner workings. This mysterious nation has long been a subject of intrigue and speculation for people around the world. This nation, nestled in the heart of East Asia, has remained an enigma for decades. Its borders are tightly sealed, and its people live under a regime that controls every aspect of their lives. It is a place where information is tightly controlled, where the outside world is kept at bay, and where the echoes of propaganda reverberate through the streets. The government ensures that only its narrative is heard, creating a bubble of isolation. At the helm of this secretive state stands Kim Jong Un, the third generation of the Kim dynasty to rule with an iron fist. His leadership is marked by a blend of ruthless control and strategic displays of power. The Democratic People's Republic of Korea, as it is officially known, is a land of stark contrasts. From the bustling streets of Pyongyang to the quiet rural villages, the disparity is striking. Gleaming skyscrapers pierce the skyline of its capital, Pyongyang showcasing an image of modernity and progress. These structures are meant to impress and project an image of a thriving nation, yet beyond this carefully curated facade lies a different reality. The rural areas tell a story of neglect and hardship, far removed from the polished image of the capital. The majority of its citizens grapple with poverty, food shortages, and a pervasive climate of fear. Daily life is a struggle for many, with basic necessities often in short supply. The world catches glimpses of orchestrated military parades and synchronized displays of loyalty, but the true lives of ordinary North Koreans remain largely hidden from view. These spectacles are designed to distract and impress, masking the underlying issues. The Kim regime has meticulously crafted an image of strength and defiance, fueled by its nuclear ambitions and isolationist policies. This image serves to both intimidate and rally its citizens around a common cause. It is a nation that has long fascinated and perplexed the international community, a place where the past and present collide in a unique and often unsettling blend. The legacy of its leaders is deeply ingrained in the fabric of its society. Understanding North Korea requires peering beyond the propaganda and into the heart of its leadership. Starting with the enigmatic figure of Kim Jong Un himself, his actions and policies shape the lives of millions, making him a pivotal figure in the global arena. Kim Jong Un, the youngest son of Kim Jong-il, ascended to power in 2011 after his father's death. His rise to leadership was swift and marked by a series of calculated moves. Thrust into the global spotlight, he inherited a nation grappling with economic sanctions, a legacy of famine, and the weight of international scrutiny. The challenges were immense, and the world watched closely to see how he would navigate these turbulent waters. Despite the challenges, he quickly moved to consolidate his power, proving to be a shrewd and ruthless leader. His early actions demonstrated a clear intent to maintain a firm grip on the reins of the country. Kim Jong-un's personality is a study in contradictions. He presents a complex image that is both enigmatic and multifaceted. He's often depicted as a portly, jovial figure, indulging in lavish meals and enjoying the company of basketball stars. These images paint a picture of a leader who is both approachable and larger than life. Yet, beneath this carefully constructed persona lies a ruthless dictator. Known for his merciless purges and uncompromising grip on power, his rule is marked by a stark contrast between public joviality and private brutality. He has overseen the executions of high-ranking officials, including his own uncle, Yang Song-taek, a move that shocked the world and solidified his control over the regime, solidifying his control and sending a chilling message to any potential dissenters. His actions serve as a stark warning to those who might challenge his authority. While his father was known for being reclusive and shrouded in mystery, Kim Jong-un has embraced a more public persona. He frequently appears at public events, showcasing a different style of leadership. He has made efforts to connect with the North Korean people, engaging in on-site inspections of factories and farms, demonstrating a hands-on approach to governance, and even venturing beyond the country's borders for summits with world leaders. These international engagements are part of his strategy to position North Korea on the global stage. This calculated approach has helped to cultivate an image of a leader who is in touch with his people, even as he tightens his grip on power. His duality continues to intrigue and confound observers worldwide. Kim Jong Un's rise to power was swift and decisive, marking a new era in North Korean leadership. He wasted no time in consolidating his control over the military, the party, and the state apparatus, ensuring that every facet of the government was under his command. Key positions were filled with loyalists, ensuring that his authority went unquestioned and that any dissent was swiftly dealt with. The Songun, or military-first policy, a cornerstone of his father's rule, was further emphasized, reinforcing the military's dominance in North Korean society and ensuring its loyalty to Kim Jong Un. One of the most significant tools in Kim Jong Un's arsenal of control is the pervasive presence of the Workers' Party of Korea, or WPK, which acts as the backbone of his regime. The WPK permeates every aspect of North Korean life, from the highest levels of government to the smallest village committees, ensuring that the party's influence is felt everywhere. It serves as the primary vehicle for disseminating propaganda, enforcing loyalty, and identifying and neutralizing any potential threats to the regime, maintaining a tight grip on the population. The purges within the party and the military, often brutal and swift, have served as a stark reminder of Kim Jong Un's absolute authority and his willingness to eliminate any opposition. These purges, meticulously planned and executed, have removed potential rivals and instilled a climate of fear that permeates all levels of North Korean society, ensuring that loyalty to Kim Jong Un is paramount. No one, regardless of their rank or family ties, is immune from the reach of the regime's paranoia, making it clear that Kim Jong Un's power is absolute and unchallenged. Control in North Korea is maintained through a complex web of surveillance, propaganda, and repression. The state exercises absolute control over information, limiting access to the outside world and tightly regulating what its citizens can see, hear, and read. The internet for most North Koreans is non-existent. State-run media, including newspapers, television, and radio, serve as mouthpieces for the regime, bombarding the population with a constant stream of propaganda. They glorify Kim Jong Un, demonize the West, and paint a rosy picture of life inside the Hermit Kingdom. This carefully crafted narrative aims to instill loyalty, foster a sense of unity, and justify the regime's actions. Beyond the media, the regime relies on a vast network of informants and secret police to monitor its citizens. Neighbors are encouraged to report on neighbors, and even family members are viewed with suspicion. This creates an environment of pervasive fear and mistrust, where any perceived dissent can have dire consequences. In recent years, a new figure has begun to emerge in the public eye of North Korea. Kim Ju-ai, the daughter of Kim Jong Un, has started to make appearances alongside her father. This is quite significant, as it marks a rare glimpse into the personal life of the supreme leader. Kim Ju-ai's presence at various events has led to much speculation about her future role within the regime. Some experts believe that her visibility is a strategic move by Kim Jong Un to secure the lineage and continuity of his family's rule. Others suggest it could be a way to humanize his image both domestically and internationally. Whatever the reasons may be, Kim Ju-ai's emergence is a development that cannot be overlooked. It adds a new dimension to the already complex and secretive world of North Korean politics. As we continue to observe her public appearances, one thing is clear. The legacy of the Kim dynasty is being carefully crafted for the next generation. In North Korea, the Workers' Party is the central force that binds the nation together. The party's influence extends into every aspect of daily life, from education to employment. The people are expected to show unwavering loyalty to the party and its leader, Kim Jong Un. This loyalty is not just encouraged, it's demanded. Despite the image of strength and prosperity that the regime projects, North Korea faces significant economic challenges. The country's economy is heavily sanctioned and isolated, leading to widespread poverty and scarcity. However, the elite class closely tied to Kim Jong Un enjoys privileges and luxuries that are unimaginable to the average citizen. Their influence is substantial, shaping policies and maintaining the status quo. Beneath the surface, the reality of life in North Korea is starkly different from the state propaganda. Human rights abuses are rampant, and dissent is met with severe punishment. The lack of freedom and the pervasive surveillance create an atmosphere of fear and repression. Many North Koreans dream of a life beyond the borders, but escape is fraught with peril. As Kim Jong Un continues to consolidate his power, his legacy is being shaped. Will he be remembered as a leader who brought North Korea to new heights, or as a tyrant who oppressed his people? Only time will tell. What is certain is that his impact on the nation and its people will be profound and lasting.